So, reason why I am making this video is because I've had a couple of comments about mental health. So basically, if you haven't seen my story, go on my YouTube channel and have a look at my story, right? So basically, I have had bipolar from the age of 20, right? I am now 40 years of age, and I was talking to some people and I said I've got over bipolar, right? So what I mean by that is, right, when I say I've got over bipolar, so basically bipolar absolutely ruined my life for 20 years, right? It was controlling my life. It was the worst thing that could possibly happen to me, right? So basically, over the last 7 years, I've done a lot of different things, and now I can honestly tell you that I am in complete control of bipolar. And what I mean by that is that I am now in control of bipolar, and I use bipolar to my advantage. I have a baseline prescription which keeps me in the level, and if I feel a bit down, which never happens now, is always I am going up and I need to put the brakes on. And I've got things in place now where I do that. I just take it. I'm on all natural stuff, all supplements. I'm completely off all my bipolar medication, which I was told you can't do. So basically, when people say about getting over bipolar, what I want to say to that is, once you've got bipolar for life, right? But what I want to say is, you don't have to let it rule your life, and you don't have to let it control your life, right? So once you've got bipolar, yes, it's always there. You've always got to keep on top of it, and you've got to keep things in place to control it, right? I completely agree with that. One, you do not have to let bipolar rule your life. You can rule the bipolar, and that's what I do now. I use bipolar to my advantage, and I can honestly tell you, all the people out there who've got bipolar, who are depressed, who are suicidal, who are anxious, and all the rest of it, I can honestly tell you, I have been in the darkest places you can possibly imagine, right? But I can tell you now, everybody out there is answers, and you can get over all these mental health issues, and you can live, you know. Why do you want to survive with bipolar when you can thrive with bipolar? And that's my message. So I am just starting now. I'm in the process of working with a guy, right? And I am starting a YouTube channel. Obviously I've done my channel, but I'm starting to do it, all properly. I'm documenting my story. I'm going to start from the beginning, and I'm going to do videos, and I'm going to document basically my life story. And then obviously whoever I can help with bipolar and mental health problems, that's what I want to do. So I just want to say that, well, what I've said now is you don't have to survive with bipolar. You can thrive with bipolar. So if you like my content, subscribe to my channel, and any comments, please ask, and I'll get back to you straight away. But like I said, the reason why I wanted to bring this up today is because a guy sent me a comment, which is totally understandable. He said, you don't just get over bipolar, which I completely agree. You don't just get over bipolar. You've always got bipolar, but you don't have to let bipolar rule you. You can rule the bipolar, and you can use bipolar to your advantage. You are not meeting a more productive person than me. And the reason being is, one, is I am quite driven, yes, but two, I am using the bipolar to my advantage, and I am putting myself wherever I want to be. Whether it's 50% is in the middle, 60%, I won't go up over, say, 65, 70%, because it gets a bit much then. But obviously, if I start feeling up, I will just put the brakes on.